Welcome to the Lady Landlords podcast, where we empower women to gain financial independence through real estate investing. I'm your host, Becky Nova, founder of Lady Landlords. If you're ready to buy, manage, and grow your real estate portfolio, then let's get started. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Lady Landlords podcast. One of our most popular topics in the Facebook group is all about, should we be buying property right now, or should we be waiting to buy property right now? So I figured I will let you in on a little bit about what I got going on and also what I see as probably your best bet to get involved. So let's take a look back and figure out kind of why this is going in. Well, I thought this was an important topic because there are a lot of changes that are happening within our market. We're going to be talking about this a lot more on next week's podcast, so do make sure to be listening there. But there are a lot of changes, and I feel like a lot of us have been kind of seeing this with some writing on the wall for a little bit of a while now. So we got to get out there and really make a decision about what we are going to do as a business owner to be able to combat this. So one of the reasons I think this is really important is because I see so many investors that do get stuck in that analysis paralysis, that waiting kind of perspective. And here's one of the things that I've seen happening that I do not want to have happen to you. Back in 2020, pandemic, we all remember that. It was not that long ago. That was a point in time when a lot of people said, oh no, don't want to buy right now. Not really sure what's going on with the world, which is totally understandable. But a lot of people decided during that point in time, let's just hold off. I'm a little scared. I don't really want to be buying right now. So then they ended up not buying property in 2020. Now all of a sudden you got 2021. 2021 now, rental market was a little bit nuts. Sale prices of homes were at an all-time high. Those were things that now also those same people then said, oh no, I didn't buy back in 2019 because of the pandemic. Now in 2021, I'm not going to buy because sale prices are high. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for changes again. So that's how it happened in 2021. Now here we get to 2022. Oh, interest rates are high. There's just something else that keeps getting in the way of being able to buy property. Now, all those things are real, right? Pandemic's real, housing prices were high, interest rates are high. Those things are real. But what our role is as real estate investors is to be able to be great problem solvers and to figure out how to still be able to structure deals and buy the right properties throughout these different market conditions. All because the market is shifting, all because things have changed in the economy does not mean that we should just be sitting around and waiting, right? Because there's never going to be the absolute best time, perfect time ever to invest. Honestly, the best time to invest was really yesterday. Get in the game is still the most important thing. Now, all those factors absolutely are things that have happened that we have to consider. This is why, once again, deal analysis is just so incredibly important. It's going to be important to help make sure that you're watching and learning the different trends within markets, that you know how to make a bad deal a good deal, and that you know when you found a property that's going to fit in your portfolio in the way you want and bring in the cash flow that you're looking for. This was something that I'm very proud of the property actually that I bought not only in 2020. That was something I still call my COVID baby. That was a really important pickup. And honestly, it's been one of my best producing properties still to date. And then we picked up another property just a few months ago. These are things that I'm still looking at to buy. And honestly, I am still looking and planning on doing that now here over the winter to pick up a whole new property. More coming on that soon. But here are some reasons why I think it is a great time to being able to buy. I'm going to start with the one that is clearly the elephant in the room, which is interest rates. Listen, where interest rates are now, yes, they are high. I get it. They are twice as much as what we were looking at 2 years ago. But you know what? I think they're still lower now than they're probably going to be in a year from today. So this still goes with the idea of we just have to figure out how to work around what those interest rates are with those increased payments and be more selective in the deals that we are purchasing. Okay, we have to make sure that our numbers are right and then we know how to accommodate for that and we understand how to get the right funding for then those specific deals. But even with these interest rates, you can still buy property. You still can find a great deal because otherwise, if you do not, you're probably going to be one of those people that are going to be like, oh, didn't buy in 2023. Nope, didn't buy in 2024. Nope, didn't buy in 2025. And I don't think any of you out there listening to me talk right now want to wait a couple more years before buying another rental property. Okay, so look into it, make sure to do your research, but Really, interest rates are just going to be continuing to climb. So now is still the time to be able to get in the game when it comes to that. Then, next reason I think it is a great opportunity to be able to buy right now is we are, if you could not tell by the turtleneck, if you're watching me over on YouTube, we are in cold seasons. This is cold here in New York, where I am, and a lot of other states. Usually during winter, buyers markets really kind of slow down. Even in warm states, a lot of people don't necessarily want to be selling their houses because of the various holidays that we have during this time. So because of that, you end up with two things. One, you end up with a little bit more motivated sellers. If someone is putting their property on the market after Thanksgiving, before the new year, there's usually something going on that's saying that they really need to be able to sell that property. So it's a great time to still be able to get in there, negotiate, see what you can do to help that seller be able to offload their property, and why not pick it up for yourself. So you're going to find a lot more of those motivated sellers here that are just really going to be ready to go. And I think we're a little bit past those days of complete craziness, competition, bidding wars, contingencies being waived, and all those different types of things. I think we're going to have a little bit more of a normalized market. And now is a great time to be able to get in there and see what you can do with some of these motivated sellers. The other reason that's great is because on the other side, you're going to have less buyers to be competing with. Same thing. We are investors. We are not the people that right now are looking to be able to buy our forever home that we want to live in that has to have the perfect kitchen. We're looking for investment properties. Those people that are looking for that perfect long-term home, right now, they also are probably not buying during these months. A lot of them are not going to want to be moving between Thanksgiving and the new year. So it's a great opportunity to kind of get in there and talk to these motivated sellers as you are going to be part of a smaller group of buyers that are out there looking. So honestly, I think these next couple months between now and December 2022 and spring of 2023 is going to be a great time to be able to pick up a property. I know I am out there and I'm going to be picking up another property during that time. I think you should too. So feel free to put down in the comments and let me know if you are planning on buying this winter. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, do make sure to subscribe to the Lady Landlords podcast, whether you're listening to us on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts, so you do not miss another episode of the Lady Landlords podcast. We release new episodes every single Tuesday. Thanks so much, and see you back in the Lady Landlords Facebook group.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you're feeling stuck in your real estate journey, visit lady-landlords.com/roadmap to book a one-on-one workshop with me. I'll help you determine your next best strategy. Or you can subscribe to our newsletter for exclusive tips and offers. Invest with confidence. Become a Lady Landlord today.